Now that we have WordPress installed on our server, it's time to get familiar with the backend or admin area of our WordPress site. And to get to our dashboard area or admin area, you need to enter your domain name followed by wp-admin into the address bar of your browser. And if you have not logged in recently, you'll be presented with a login page asking for your username and your password. And if you recall in the previous video where we installed and activated that security plugin called Limit Login Attempts, don't freak out whenever the first time you log in or go to your login page, you see that error message pop up saying you've got 3 more tries left. Well, that's a result of that security plugin. Just enter your username and your password and you'll be just fine. And by the way, that is completely customizable, and we're going to cover that in an upcoming video when we get to the settings tab over here in our administrator menu in the sidebar. But once you log in, more times than not, you'll be brought directly to the dashboard page. So let's go ahead and start our tour here. On the dashboard page, you're going to see various widgets or boxes that are completely customizable in that you can left click, hold, and drag the title bar and move that box around wherever you want. You can display or hide the contents of that box by clicking on the drop down arrow in the far right edge of that title bar. Like for example on activity, just hit that drop down and any recent activity taking place on your site will be displayed here. And of course you'll see more and more of that taking place as you work more and more within your WordPress site. Likewise with at a glance, what's happening in the world of WordPress, and the quick draft option comes in pretty handy whenever you have an idea only lacking time to follow through with that complete idea in making a complete post. Just open up the quick draft option, give it a quick title, and jot down your ideas here. And then when you do have the time, come on back in to your admin area, come over to post, click on all post, and that draft is going to show up there as a draft. Then you just click on that, open it up, and finish your thoughts and complete that post. But along with the quick draft, any of these other items here can be removed completely by coming up here to the Screen Options tab. Just hit that drop down, and you can simply untick the box that you are no longer wanting that particular widget or box on your dashboard page. Likewise with the Welcome section here, which by the way gives you links to various parts of your site. Like if you want to create an about page, you want to customize your site. These are just quick links that can, as it says here, get you started. Because each one of these items here can be found over here in our main admin sidebar. And we're going to cover each one of these items in an individual video, so you'll learn more about each one of these items when we get to that particular video. Now, in addition to the Screen Options tab up here in the far right corner, you also have this Help drop down. You can click on that. You'll see various items related to that particular page that you're on, in this case the dashboard page. And this changes depending upon what page you are actually on. And up along the top here we've got the administrator toolbar, which gives you links to various items throughout your site and at WordPress itself. And you can monitor and manage the comments sections here. As you can see, right now there are 0 comments, but if there are any comments that require your attention, that number will be shown here. And here, if we hover over the new link next to the plus sign, you can actually create a new post, add new media, new page, and new users. Over to the far right of the admin toolbar, you'll have your username, which when you hover over that, you'll get this drop down where you can go in and edit your profile, log out of the admin area of your site, and you can also see your gravatar or the image associated with your username. And you can adjust that or customize your avatar or gravatar in the settings section, which again we're going to cover in an upcoming video. Now over here on the admin sidebar, each one of these links is kind of an easy access to that part of your WordPress site. And as you hover over these main items, like for example post, you get this flyout menu that contains submenus of that main item, where you can access your all post page. You can go to the editor to create a new post. Likewise with managing and adding categories and tags. The media is where you can access your media library and manage all the items within your media library, which includes images, videos, audios, and so on. And pages, similar to post, where you can check out all the pages that are on your site and add additional pages. The comments link will take you to the comments page where you can monitor and manage all the comments. Appearances and plugins allows you to adjust the functionality and look of your site by, under Appearance, adding and managing themes, customizing those themes, adding and managing widgets, menus, header images, background look, and if you want to peek under the hood, you can actually fiddle around with the source code of your WordPress site. Enter at your own risk. And if you don't know what you're doing, I'd avoid this link for the time being. And under plugins, this is where you can go in and check out the installed plugins, add additional plugins, and fiddle around with the code of those plugins. And under users, you can check out your profile, go in and change your password and that kind of stuff. You can add additional users as well as monitoring all the users on your site. Tools, you can check out the available tools, import and export content into and out of your site. And under settings, you're able to adjust a lot of the major parts of your site, as well as some plugins that are added and activated to your site. The settings for those plugins will be available here under the Settings tab. You can also collapse this menu for more workspace, or expand it if you want to actually see what's going on here in the menu. And that's going to bring us to the end of our tour of the dashboard and other areas of the admin section on our WordPress site. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.